What's all the hustle and bustle this morning? And why is that rooster crowing?
Really?
Frickin' heck it is.
We're going snorkeling with whales though.
Oh, hell yeah. About time. I've heard about awesome swims, getting right up close and personal. And after days of great weather, it's finally nice.
All across the Pacific, we'd heard about how you could go swimming with the whales in Tonga, and friends who had already experienced it told us just how awesome it was. The nice weather helped make the day even more awesome since we weren't freezing all the time. It's actually illegal to swim with the whales by yourselves, so we hopped on a dive boat with guides and set out in search of humpbacks. We found a mama, her playful calf, and an accompanying male who all gave us an experience we will never, ever forget. Once we came down from the high of being so close to such magnificent creatures, it was time to try another Tongan experience, kava. One of the locals hosts a dinner and kava ceremony at her home, and together with our friends from Cartago, we went to go check it out. It required a quick boat ride from Niafu, and when we pulled up to the dock, a familiar face had been pressed into service and was handing out flowers on the beach. Our host, Tupo, welcomed us to her home and set the expectations for the evening.
Then they're going to perform a little dance for you. And then after that, we'll have the kava circle. So if you'd like to taste our national drink, we'll have a little ceremony here, and I'll explain what kava means. And then after that, then we have the buffet.
We got started off with the traditional Tongan song before being treated to some Tongan cultural dances. One of those was a taua lunga, which usually features young girls, and it's customary for the audience to come up and place money on her oiled skin. The crowd was quite into it, and it didn't take long before the audience participation got taken up a notch. There were quite a few more dances that evening, and soon the ladies decided they needed to get in on the action as well. Once the dances were over, it was time to try the kava. Tupou gave us a brief history of the drink and its significance to Tonga. We got instructions on how to announce ourselves to the chief and the proper way to accept and then drink the kava.
David from Texas, United States.
I'd heard lots of stories about the crazy effects of kava, and I'll admit, I had a bit of apprehension about trying it. In the end, all my worrying was in vain, as it tasted kinda like muddy water, and the only effects I felt were my mouth and tongue going a bit numb. After the kava ceremony was over, it was time to move on to the feast. The food was good, but the company was definitely the best part of the evening. We'd been looking for a chance to leave Tonga, but the winds were extremely light and we were running low on diesel. There was a severe diesel and petrol shortage on the island, so instead we made the really tough decision to hang out for a bit longer. Fortunately, Cartago and La Vagabond were sticking around as well, and we met 3 other boats who all had crews under 40. We spent a week just hanging out and relishing a rare gathering of young cruisers.
Hey,
Hi.
what's going on?
We've had a very fun past week. There are 6 boats total that were traveling with us and 5 others. And 3 of them we've met before and 2 of them we haven't. And everybody is young. David's
Kids
calling
Table
it the
Club.
Kids Table. Yeah. Everybody's under the age of 40. And we represent like 6 different countries. And We've even got a kiddo mixed in. Mava is 4.
What have we been doing?
We have had a bonfire in Port Morel. We had everyone on Starry Horizons for drinks one night. We did a ladies' movie night, and the boys went off and played poker.
And I finished second.
David finished second. He didn't lose any money. We've been snorkeling and kayaking and playing and hiking and
Yoga on the beach.
yoga on the beach. Yeah, Ina led yoga on the beach for a bunch of us in the morning. Yeah, it's been really awesome.
Kind of a nice way to wrap up our time in Tonga.
Yeah,
Waiting
it's
for the
been
wind to fill
super
in.
fun. The days have been absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Flat, calm, sunny skies. Really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now it's back to Neafu, wait for wind to fill in, and then clearing out.
Yes. Headed off to Fiji.
A weather window was finally opening up, so we set out to find whatever diesel we could. Alright, we're in a taxi. We've got jerry cans. Why?
Because there's a fuel shortage.
Fuel shortage, so usually we'd be able to get diesel and clearing out, but not right now.
Not enough diesel to go around.
We'll have to go find the one gas station that has diesel left.
Yep. I'm sure my mom is going to be freaked seeing me riding in a van with the door open.
The things you do.
Sorry, Mom.
A ship had just arrived into town that day, and a rumor had circulated that it had finally brought some petrol. The locals were lined up for blocks in the hopes that they might finally get some. We'd been told that one station still had some diesel left, and fortunately, there was enough to fill up our jerry cans. I was pretty concerned about the quality of diesel we'd be getting, so we took great care to closely look at the fuel. Doesn't look too bad. Don't see any big separation of water and diesel in there or anything, so not huge particulates or anything floating around, so not better than I was expecting, but we'll still go through all the process and make sure we're good to go.
Please note, dear viewers, it is about 90 degrees outside.
It's hot.
It is hot and pretty much
Sweating
windless.
my ass off. It isn't a whole lot of fun filling up the tanks this way, but with that job done, we were ready to leave.
We're officially cleared out of Tonga. How'd that go?
It's fine. Yeah.
Just had to go upstairs, downstairs, sit here, sit
Downstairs,
there.
Talk to this guy, talk to that guy. Yeah. Pay this money.
Eventually got it all figured out.
Yeah.
And now where are we off to?
Officially, we are off to Savu Savu, Fiji.
And unofficially?
Unofficially,
Savu Fiji?
Savu Fiji.
I like how official and unofficial are the same thing.
Yes.
Since the winds weren't scheduled to fill in until the next day, we took a leisurely approach for our departure and enjoyed one last amazing Tongan sunset.
Hey everyone, we hope you enjoyed our last video from Tonga, swimming with the whales. It was one of our favorite experiences ever. If so, like and subscribe below. We'll see you at our next episode when we sail to Fiji.